Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I welcome everyone to Class 9 Mathematics, Chapter 6 Lines and Angles, Exercise 6.3, Part 4. Theorem 6.7. This is the very important theorem, that is the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Here first given we have to write, that is triangle ABC it is given. Then we have to prove angle A plus angle B plus C equal to 180 degree, that is angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. Next, construction. Through A we can draw a line, that is L. L is parallel to BC. We can write this as angle 2 equal to angle 4. These two are alternate angles. This is the first equation. Next, angle 3 equal to angle 5. These two are alternate angles. So this is the second equation. From adding 1 and 2, we can get angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to angle 4 plus angle 5. Adding 1 on both the sides, so we can get angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 equal to angle 1 plus 4 plus 5. So we can write this as angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. Now we have proved that. So the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. First question. In the given figure, sides QP and RQ of triangle PQR are produced to points S and T respectively. If angle SPR equal to 135 degree and angle PQT equal to 110 degree, find angle PRQ. First we have to write given, that is angle SPR equal to 135 degree and angle PQT equal to 110 degree. So for that, first we will take the angle SPR, already they given, that is 135 degree, plus angle QPR equal to 180 degree. This is linear pair. So already in given angle SPR equal to 135 degree. So 135 plus angle QPR equal to 180 degree. 135 we have to bring it to right hand side. So angle QPR equal to 180 minus 135. So now angle QPR equal to 45 degree. Now angle P is 45. Now this one it is 45 degree. Next, we have to find out angle PQR. So already we know angle PQT value. So angle PQT plus PQR equal to 180 degree by linear pair. So PQT value is 110 plus angle PQR equal to 180 degree. So this 110 if we bring it to right hand side, so it will become 180 minus 110. Angle PQR equal to 70 degree. Now we know angle P and angle Q. Next we have to use the sum of triangle. So angle PQR plus angle QPR plus angle PRQ equal to 180 degree. Now we have to find out this angle PRQ. So angle Q value is 70 degree, then angle P value is 45 degree, then angle R equal to 180 degree. So 70 plus 45 we get 115 plus angle PRQ equal to 180. So this 115 if we bring it to right hand side, so 180 minus 115. So angle PRQ equal to 65 degree. Now the final answer, angle PRQ equal to 65 degree. Second question, in the given figure, angle X equal to 62 degree, angle Y equal to 54 degree. If YO and ZO are the bisectors of angle XYZ and angle XZY respectively of triangle XYZ. Find angle OZY and angle YOZ. First we have to take a triangle XYZ. By using angle sum property, we can write this as angle XYZ plus angle XZY plus angle YXZ equal to 180 degree. Then in the given itself, angle x and angle y given, just we have to substitute in the angle sum property, that is 54 degree plus angle xzy plus 62 equal to 180 degree. Then angle xzy plus 116 equal to 180. Then 116 we have to bring it to right hand side, so it will become minus 116. So angle xzy equal to 180 minus 116. Now we find out the value, that is angle xzy equal to 64 degree. Now this angle z value is 64 degree. Now we have to, so for finding angle OZY, half of XZY. Then angle OZY equal to half of 64. Half of 64. 64 divided by 2, that is 32 degree. Angle OZY equal to 32 degree. The same way we have to find out for angle YZ. So angle OYZ equal to half of 54, that is angle OYZ equal to 27 degree. Now we have to take a triangle OYZ. Here we have to find out angle O value. Already we know Y and Z. So angle OYZ plus OZY plus YOZ equal to 180 degree by using angle sum property. So 27 plus 32 plus angle YOZ equal to 180 degree. So angle YOZ equal to 180 minus 59. Now finally we find out angle YOZ equal to 121 degree. Third question, in the given figure, if AB parallel to DE, angle BAC equal to 35 degree and angle CDE equal to 53 degree. Find angle DCE. First we have to write given, that is angle A equal to 35 and angle D equal to 53 degree. Angle BAC and angle DEC are alternate angles. So angle A is 35 degree, angle E also 35 degree by using alternate angles. Now angle DEC equal to 35 degree. Now we have to take a triangle CDE. Already we know D value. Now we find out angle E value. So angle DCE plus angle CDE plus angle CED equal to 180 degree. Now angle DCE plus 53 plus 35 equal to 180 degree. Then angle DCE plus 88 equal to 180 degree. Angle DCE equal to 180 minus 88. This 88, if we bring it to right hand side, it will become minus 88. Now angle DCE equal to 92 degree. We find out angle DCE, that is 92 degree. Fourth question, in the given figure, if lines PQ and RS intersect at point T such that angle PRT equal to 40 degree and angle RPT equal to 95 degree and angle TSQ equal to 75 degree. Find angle SQT. First we have to take a triangle PRT. By using angle sum property, we can write it as angle PTR plus PRT plus angle RPT equal to 180 degree. That is sum of interior angles. So angle PTR plus 40 degree plus 95 degree equal to 180 degree. Then angle PTR plus 135 equal to 180. So this 135, if we bring it to right hand side, angle PTR equal to 180 minus 135. So angle PTR equal to 45 degree. Now this side it is 45 degree. Next, angle QTR equal to angle PTR. So these two are vertically opposite angles. This side it is 45 degree. So this side also 45 degree. Next, we have to take a triangle TSQ. This triangle we have to take. This side already we know, that is 45 degree. So triangle TSQ, angle QTS plus angle TSQ plus angle SQT equal to 180 degree. That is sum of interior angles, that is 180 degree. So 45 degree plus 75 degree plus angle SQT equal to 180. 120 plus SQT equal to 180. 120, if we bring it to right hand side, it will become minus 120. So angle SQT equal to 180 minus 120. Now angle SQT equal to 60 degree. We find out the angle SQT, that is 60 degree. Fifth question. In the given figure, if PQ parallel to PS and PQ is parallel to SR, angle SQR equal to 28 degree and angle QRT equal to 65 degree. Then find the values of X and Y. Now in given PQ is parallel to SR, then we can write angle QRT equal to angle PQR. These two are alternate angles. So 65 equal to X plus 28. We can write this as X equal to 65 minus 28, that is X equal to 37 degree. Next we can take a triangle PQS. This triangle we can take. So X plus Y plus angle SPQ equal to 180 degree. This is sum of angle equal to 180 degree. Sum of angle of a triangle is 180 degree. So 37 degree plus Y plus 90 degree equal to 180 degree. This symbol denotes it is 90 degree. So 37 plus Y plus 90 degree equal to 180 degree. So we can write this as angle Y equal to 180 minus 37 minus 90 degree. We can subtract this. So we can get angle Y equal to 53 degree. Now angle X equal to 37 degree and angle Y equal to 53 degree. Sixth question. In the given figure, the side QR of triangle PQR is produced to a point S. If the bisectors of angle PQR and angle PRS meet at point T, then prove that angle QTR equal to half of angle QPR. First we have to take angle TRS. Angle TRS equal to angle TQR plus angle QTR. Angle TRS is exterior angle and angle QTR and then angle TQR are two interior angles. Already we know exterior angle equal to sum of two interior angles. Next we have to take angle SRP. Angle SRP equal to angle QPR plus angle PQR. Angle SRP is exterior angle and then angle QPR plus angle PQR are sum of two interior angles. So we can modify this as 2 of angle TRS equal to angle QPR plus 2 angle TQR. Here TR is a bisector of angle SRP and QT is a bisector of angle PQR. So we can write this as angle QPR equal to 2 of angle TRS minus 2 of angle TQR. Here in this equation we have 2 is there. So we can take 2 as a common. So angle QPR equal to 2 of angle TRS minus TQR. In the next step, we can bring this to, here it is in multiplication. If we bring to left hand side, it will become division. So half of angle QPR equal to angle TRS minus TQR. This one we can take this as a second equation. From equation 1 and 2, we can write this as angle QTR equal to half of QPR. Hence, we have proved that angle QTR equal to half of angle QPR. Students, we have completed this chapter. I hope you understand this session. Thank you, students.